I think I got it here. Okay, I think I may have fixed it. I see. Hi, the video's not working. Yeah. Hopefully I got this resolved. Can you guys potentially see me now? Let me check my phone. My phone's doing an ad. Oh! I just got the notification too that I'm live. I see somebody over here on Twitch, which may be somebody from YouTube trying to figure out why my video is not working over there. Okay, Jesse said there we go. Perfect. And oh, I see the comment from Twitch popped up on the screen here, which is good. All right, so yeah. Okay, all right. So let's try this again. Welcome Twitch world. Welcome YouTube. This is new to me, this whole dual streaming thing, but it also changed a lot of how I have to work things behind the scenes. So that's why there was a little bit of a mishap here. Turns out I actually have to. Turns out I have to actually like go live now in the YouTube studio and all that. So let me see if you guys are still there, just comment here real quick. Let me know you're still there. Working for me now. Okay, I see widget just. Okay, there we go. Convert. All right, everything's up. Okay, here we go. So big update today with Dungeon Alchemist. Jesse, I know you have Dungeon Alchemist. I know DJ Widget, you were talking about getting Dungeon Alchemist at some point. If any of you have Dungeon Alchemist, if you haven't already gone in and checked it out, I did a little bit of toying with it before the stream. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, like do it live, checking it out, but I wanted to kind of have the stuff kind of ready, know a little bit about it before I got into this. So anyway, we're going to get into that. I'm super excited about it, and we're going to start off just going over the stuff that I've learned, and then I have a super cool prompt that I actually pulled up using ChatGPT. Decided to give that a shot. So we're going to try that, see what happens, and we'll go from there. So we'll slide over here. Now, the comments should be popping up from both once. So I have it. It's called Botrix. It's literally a bot. It's a YouTube bot. Well, it's a streaming bot that will eventually pop into YouTube, but I heard that sometimes it takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes and all the way up to an hour. Once in the chat we see that Botrix has arrived, you'll actually start to see the YouTube comments pop up there. But anyone that comments over on Twitch, it happens right away. I don't know what the difference is there, but it works pretty sweet. So you should see all of these popping up. And I did that because just in case I do start to get a little bit of a community over on Twitch too, I don't want you guys not understanding what I'm talking about if I'm responding to someone over on YouTube or responding to someone over on Twitch. I want you to be able to see everything that's going on. So, I guess my last question before we move in is the sound okay? Can you guys hear me all right, sound-wise on the stream? Just let me know if you can. And if not, I will try to fix that real quick. But the audio bars here look like they're telling me you should be able to hear me pretty good. I was going to test it on my phone, but I didn't get to do that in time while I was trying to fix everything. So, good here. Your voice is a little low. Okay, cool. So I can turn that up a little bit. Hopefully that will help. All right, so... All right, yeah, you might actually hear my son running around upstairs too. All right, cool. So let's go over here and start with a little bit of Dungeon Alchemy rundown here. So the first, we're going to get right into it. The biggest thing that I was the most excited about, and I'm sure everyone else that uses Dungeon Alchemist is the most excited about, the curved rooms. So I did spend a little time trying to figure out how this all works. So if you want to go ahead and make a room, you'll see on the corners here these little dots, and that's what we're going to click to drag. Now, let's just click something fun. We'll go with, I like the tavern. Let's make a great hall in the tavern. So, I hear my kids screaming around the house through my headphones, so not worried about that. Great. Well, I'm glad that we've got more people with kids here. Makes things fun. So, I'll throw in a couple other, so you can see now on the different corners of the building, it will have all these little circles. So, you can drag these in now to make the corners turn into rounded rooms. You can do it bigger. So if I pop this here, you can just continue in all the way to as wide as you want. And once you're done, go ahead and hit the check mark like you would any other room that you used to. And now you've got curved walls. Now, this was not a good example because when I tested it earlier, well, you can see here actually. So the windows now will curve with the walls. You can still hang things on the walls just like you used to. And so what it showed me earlier when I did it, it actually put, Jesse, best thing ever. I totally agree. This was so anticipated. It's wild. But if you, I'll just do a whole curved room here so you can see the doors will actually curve with it as well. So if we just do a little test here, you'll see the door curves here. And even if you go and reverse the door around, it still curves everything with it. So it's really smooth. No issues here. And then, yeah, the windows there. So I see, obviously, a wizard tower in our near future, potentially this stream. I've got a fun prompt, as I mentioned before. So, yeah, we've got curved walls, massive. Now, another thing you can do new to this is actually work outside of the grid, which is wild. But we're going to do that in a second. You can also raise it up and down. So you can now raise the wall up, or raise the whole room up, and it will bring the earth up to that height. So now once we're up, I should be able to curve this. I notice it gives me a little bit of an issue when I try to work on the room again once I curve it. Yeah, there we go. It's popping up. Horse-mac, what's going on? So yeah, you can curve the room, and now once we hit the check mark here, you'll notice that it is now still within the grid. It's doing the right thing with the grid. And actually, if we go this route, there, you can see the grid. We're outside of the grid, and that's okay. So, big fan of that too. I don't know how often I'll use that outside of the grid, but I can see maybe making like a little town or something where not every house is going to be exactly, catty corner or 45 degrees or straight across. So, I could see using that over time. I don't have a specific use for it right this second. Might be back later. Just wanted to say hi. No problem. I appreciate it, Horseback. So, now, here is one thing that I did notice. So, I was trying earlier to... let's see, if I would be good in a village build. Yeah, no, I totally agree. If you're making a village, it'll be perfect to add that in and kind of just make all the buildings almost organic throughout the town. Now, that was a bad example. So what I did notice, so let's say I wanted to build this up here, right? If I go in and try to do another one, oh, okay, maybe it was just because I was doing a round. Oh, no. See how it's building at the same height? I believe, yeah. So any rooms that you build it next to a room that's been raised have to be the same height. It will not let it otherwise, and I don't know if I can go back to it. No, it won't let me. So, yeah, if you're building something up in the air, you have to build adjacent rooms next to it. So I was kind of thinking about like maybe putting a deck on here or something. I was trying to see if that was possible earlier, but lo and behold, not possible. So maybe at some point they'll turn these almost into sort of like an object. Houses will be objects now, and then you'll be able to kind of slide it around as you go. But either way, that's okay. Not a deal breaker. So we've gone through the raising it up and down. We've gone through turning it off the grid. We've gone through making these round. What did I do earlier? If you wanted to go in, you actually drag it away from it. That took me a little bit to figure out earlier. I was trying to figure out how to make an inward curve. And because if you drag it in, obviously it makes the outward curve. So if you want to go with an inward curve, you drag it away. So you can just do something along these lines, and now you're going to have your walls curved into whatever building you're making. I kind of like this little cubby there. That's nice. Oh, yeah. And then, so you'll notice here, when you do curve it, I noticed earlier, it gives you like a bigger space to be able to click and make a room, and it'll do something there. Next update. Yeah, I agree. Multi-floor in one build. I would love to. You just can't. It won't let you, unfortunately. Once you raise it up, then you won't be able to. So I know they do still have multi-builds as one of the things that they're working on. But realistically, I think I've mentioned it before. I don't even know how that would matter, to be honest with you, because until this is a VTT all in its own, it's not going to matter, because if I were to build a room on top of this room, you're not going to see the one underneath. So yeah, like until they make it a VTT, you should separate the rooms anyway, which we're going to end up doing today, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah. Jeez. All right. So we've gone through curved walls. We've gone through rotating the rooms. We've gone through lifting them up, and the fact that you can't build them next to each other at different heights. So now something. Well, actually, we'll go here. We'll go check out. If you use Dungeon Alchemist or have used it before, this magic tab actually used to be within the utility tab. Hail there, lovely place you have here. Absolutely love the decor. I must say, though, you may want to hire some better guards, as they were quite easy to sneak past. Yeah, working on some guards here. You know, once they... Actually, let's see. Did they give me any guards to put in as tokens? Let's see. I could put... Oh, you know what? They did add monsters. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. There. So now that should keep you from sneaking past anymore. We've got the big red dragon there. But good to have you, Nerdy Sakura. I enjoy the new D&D streams with that message as my old character Sakura has a passive 26 to 26 to stealth. That's wild. That's wild. Were you a rogue? I'm imagining you were a rogue, I'm guessing, to have that kind of stealth. That's crazy. So yeah, here's a quick overview of all the tokens. Now, it used to be just like 6 or 8 of them. Yes, I was a rogue. Knew it. So it used to have like 6 or 8 of these tokens. Now they've got a whole bunch. They've got them in the different categories, NPCs. I don't know what this Bite the Bullet is. Tokens, miniatures created for Dungeon Alchemist specifically by the wonderful Bite the Bullet. Okay, all right, got it. So this is the new studio they're working with. Now, Dungeon Alchemist has come out and said that they are going to be releasing new tokens from this Bite the Bullet studio for each major update that they're doing. So we're going to be getting more tokens over time. Now, again, this falls into the same category as I don't think it'll matter until they make this a VTT, because realistically, I'm just using this to make maps, and then I'm displaying this using either Albert Rodeo, or they obviously work with Foundry. So you're not using this live, so I wouldn't put the tokens in because I would want them to move around or be removable. So I don't really think the tokens matter, unless you're using them as like a statue or something. She reached level 20 as an arcane strict. Level 20? That takes a long time to get to level 20. So, let's see. Now, I was going to the magic. So, for those of you that have used Dungeon Alchemist before, this magic tab used to be within the utility tab. But now it's separate because they've added so many magic items. So, you'll see here they have like this book here. This is a powerful and beautiful program. The only thing that drives me nuts that I cannot put roofs on houses. Yes, hold on though. Hold on. So, Just Joe, we've got good news. We've got good news. Because I know they are working on it, but it's okay. We've got something in the meantime. So, we've got all these magic items here that they've put in, and we're going to dive into a couple of them moving forward. Now, the archways. This was a big one that they were advertising. So if we slide in an archway here, the new thing with the archways is you can click on them, and you got a new button here, which is this portal button. So you can make any archway now a portal. And this we are definitely going to be using in the prompt here. So they've got a couple different options. I'm sure they're going to add more over time. But I really like this mirror looking one. Now that's the king with portals. Yeah, this is sweet. This one I love. This one looks sweet. So yeah, they've got all these now able to be turned into portals, which is awesome. Now, I haven't gone through all the objects. I'm sure that they've probably added a few more here and there. I went through the tokens. They've probably added some more flooring and stuff, which I have not checked out. What is that? Pure black void. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that a lot, actually, because I used to use the pit when I was trying to, so a lot of times when I build a room separately, I will use the pit-looking thing to go around it to kind of signify that this is a different area. It's not on the map. It's different. But I can totally use this now. This is so much better. Oh, I love that. Love that. Now, does this curve? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That is sweet. Oh, money pit? That's kind of cool. Be using that at some kind of hoard. Okay. Nothing changed with the daytime, nighttime. Nothing really changed with the doors aside from the portals. Walls seem to be the same. Although they have gone pretty hard into this this look here. These look pretty sweet. Which, you know what? Again, stick around because I've got a prompt that I got from ChatGPT that we're going to use tonight. And this kind of lines up with that. So the flooring, I assume probably something similar. Yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, that's the one I was just using. Tokens, daylight. Now nothing much changed here, except for one of the things that they did advertise is if you want to lower the terrain, it used to be that you had like a water level and water filled up certain things. Now you can specifically erase just one or make just one. It used to be that they were together and you had to get rid of it all at once. Not the case anymore. So I do know that's new. But down here, they didn't add too much to the special effects, which I was surprised about, considering there's literally a magic section. But this has always been here. But here, this is very cool, because this is stuff that you add specifically to the map that's not within the map. So, for instance, you can add labels. So you can add a big old banner to your map if you wanted to label it as something. Heroes Haven. We could call it Heroes Haven and label it as such and have a cool banner on it without having to go into a separate program to do so. So they've got a couple of those, which are really cool. They've got frames. Now, right now, they only have one, but of course, we have the Steam Workshop, so I'm sure people are going to be adding things as they go. So we have this paper frame now, so that makes it visually stunning. Add something very cool to that. Now, the abstract, I'm sure, is how you can go add new things, whatever kind of pictures and such you want to add and throw on here. So, cool with that. Here's the one thing I have not figured out yet. I don't really know what this trace overlay does. Now, as soon as I click it, it pops up with my files to kind of add a picture to it or something. Let's just go ahead and try adding a picture, because I didn't try. Let's add my logo. See what happens. Oh, it's like a watermark, I guess? I don't know. I don't really know. Oh, I get it. So, okay. Oh, this is actually crazy, now that I'm thinking about it. This is wild. So, this is in case you have a map already that you want to redesign in here, whether it be like a 2D map or something that you want to work with. You can put it in here and then use these lines to, build exactly what Jesse just said, to build on top of it and rebuild the map according to how the map's laid out that you put the overlay in. That is wicked. Oh, super cool. Super cool. Yeah, and you can, oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I want to see if that comes in. Yeah, there it is. So you can, oh my goodness, that's so cool, because the amount of times I've been remaking the maps that I made before. Oh, it's so cool. I see we got a comment over here. Nerdy Sakura, I've been trying to pick my feats for later levels on my character, and I have 5 good options, but only 3 slots. Ooh, picking feats is the worst. The worst, because there's so many good ones. And that's if your DM lets you use Lucky. So, yeah, super cool stuff that they've got here. Big fan of all of that. Remove all overlays. So, lots of big stuff there. Now, I did mention earlier that to Just Joe that there is a potential fix for the roof thing. It doesn't work yet, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm missing something. But if you go to the Rooms tab, I noticed earlier, if you go to Edit a Room, let's say we click this room to edit it. If you notice here, I know it might be a little small, but it says Show Ceiling in this room in cinematic mode. So, right now I have that clicked on, I think. Yeah, I think that's clicked on. So, the problem is, when I went into cinematic mode earlier, there's still no ceiling. So, I don't know if I'm missing something, if there's like a button I have to use to turn on ceilings or something. I'm not sure, but the option is there. I just don't know why it doesn't work yet. So, let me know if I'm missing something, if anybody somehow knows the answer already. But, edit room shape, refresh room. Yeah, because I even tried with this to see if that made a difference. So, let's try now. Let's see if that... Oh, I missed. Oh, wait. Okay, do you see... Alright, hold on. So, the sky's blue here. Hold on. So that was interesting. If I click this, is that ceiling? Is that... Oh. Okay, that's interesting. So it's definitely doing something. Because I guess that's supposed to be the ceiling. It gets rid of the sky and turns it into that. So there's got to be a way then to change what the ceiling looks like. That's interesting. Yeah, I still don't like it though because, so for instance, looking out the window, yeah, it's just not the same. It's not the same. I still want some kind of ceiling. But, I mean, at least you have this option now, so you're not just looking at sky, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Widget, so as far as Jesse, as far as try being outside, unfortunately, it only stops me... It always stops me up here before I hit cinematic mode, so I can't, like, start in there or anything like that. Just Joe, I really don't want people to know the layout of the inside of a place. I know you can do Fog of War, but it's just not realistic. Yeah, I totally agree. It's, like I said, until they make this a VTT all on its own, it's not... I only use this for maps. Like, that's all I'm using it for is top-down maps. I then, if you've ever seen any of my stuff, I do typically, I'll go take pictures. That's odd. I'll go take pictures typically of what the room looks like and kind of display that on a second screen. But all I'm ever using this for at the moment is for top-down maps. And then I use Owlbear Rodeo for like Fog of War and all that stuff. But you're right, it would be super cool to be able to like hide certain areas inside. Nerdy Sakura, I've already got Lucky, Ritual Caster, and Mounted Combatant. Mounted Combatant, that's kind of cool. My options are Weapon Master, Warcaster, Dual Wielder, Moderately Armored, and Fighting Initiate for Protection Fighting Style. Yeah, I mean, well, Warcaster, and then I see your Weapon Master, Dual Wielder, Moderately Armored, and Fighting Initiate for Protector. Are you a Cleric, maybe? Or a Paladin? Because Warcaster, you're typically going to use as a spellcaster, obviously, but then the other ones are really good for more fighting styles. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing. I might have missed. You might have said it already, and I missed it. They all fit her so well. She's a. Oh, this is still the Rogue Arcane Trickster. Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah, the Dual Wielder, the Weapon Master. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Jesse has mentioned before using the flat pieces as far as acting as a roof. You can use, so what he's talking about is if you come to the objects and you go to abstract, you can put in an abstract, make it big enough to cover the room, which it's stopping me there for some reason, but make it big enough to cover the room, and then you can raise it up to the height of the room. I do like that it gives you this number now. That's going to make, like putting up the torches and everything, that's going to make life so much easier. But yeah, you raise it up to the top of the room, and then he just hides it or unhides it to show things. What you could do from there is turn this abstract into a ceiling-looking picture, and to use the abstract, you just click there, click on a picture you want to add to it. So I just click the More D&D thing again. And it adds the picture as such. So you could turn that into like a ceiling tile and put that up top. And so that way when you're inside, you could use it that route. But that may be a lot of extra work going in and adding all those extra tiles. But if that's what you want to do. Yep, I hear you. It's fantastic for what you can use it for. Yeah, I love Dungeon Alchemist. It's so good. The other thing I did notice is they have these. I got this from the Steam Workshop, but I've noticed, I think this is their way of trying to, hold on. Oh gosh. So yeah, it gives you a little bit more of a look rather than just the sky or the ceiling, as you look around. So I don't know if they're going to do more of these or not, but that's pretty interesting too. So, yeah, that's kind of the basic overview of the new updates within Dungeon Alchemist. So, I'm going to go ahead here now and start a new one. But first, let me bring over the prompt that I got from ChatGPT. So, I just thought it'd be fun to go over to ChatGPT, and the literal question that I asked was to make a Dungeons and Dragons. Wait, how did I verb it? I think how did I say? I don't remember. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I said something along the lines of, give me a Dungeons and Dragons encounter prompt with a wild twist at the end. And they had some pretty good ones. I had to do like 2 or 3 of them, but I liked this one specifically just for using Dungeon Alchemist and trying to work something around it. So we have the Lost Library of Arcana. It's kind of a basic name that ChatGPT obviously just came up with. So I'll probably try and come up with something cooler. But this Lost Library of Arcana, an ancient repository of forgotten knowledge and powerful spells hidden deep within a remote enchanted forest. Scholars and wizards have sought to find it and such. After a challenging journey through the forest filled with magical creatures and treacherous terrain, the party stumbles upon the entrance to the library. Now, here's where I think I'm going to use that portal capability that they've given us now for the for those whatever they're called. I can't even think of the word right now. Archways, for the archways. I'm probably going to make a literally, it's going to be a 10-second map. I'm going to have Dungeon Alchemist make me a forest, and I'm going to find a good spot in the middle of the forest to add this. That way, if you want to go this route and have it to where they have to fight something outside of it first, then so be it. But to enter the library, you just have to find this archway in the middle of the forest. As the party explores, they encounter spectral librarians. I think that's kind of cool. I don't really know what kind of creatures I would use for that, but I do like the idea of just entering into this spectral library that's just through this portal, and then almost these ghosts or wraths or something along those lines that are just in the form of librarians are just floating around this deep library. They soon discover that the library is not merely a repository of knowledge, it is alive. With shifting corridors and enchanted books that seem to have minds of their own, the deeper they venture, the more the library's true nature reveals itself. It's a prison for an ancient, malevolent entity known as the Archivist. Now, again, that's a basic name and word. I kind of like the name, but very basic librarian name. Entity known as the Archivist, bound within its depths. So, here's the fun part that I like, because we're going to have to make some super cool, like, grand middle of the library, the heart of the library. Upon reaching the heart of the library, the party uncovers a grand arcane chamber where the Archivist is sealed within a colossal enchanted tome. So I kind of liked that fiery book that they have there. I don't know if I want it to be burning though, so I might try and find a different book that I want to use. But the entity, sensing their presence, communicates with them telepathically, promising them immense knowledge and power if they release it. And as the adventurers debate their next move, the library begins to react violently, with books flying off the shelves, spectral librarians turning hostile, and the very walls closing in on them. So, it gives me some possible resolutions here. The party might find a way to permanently bind the Archivist using clues and artifacts they've discovered throughout the library, ensuring the entity can never threaten the world again. They could attempt to negotiate with it, striking a bargain that allows them to leave the library safely while keeping the entity imprisoned. Or, alternatively, the adventurers might choose to release the Archivist, trusting their own strength, and resolve to defeat it in a final climactic battle within the library. So, I really like this because it's going to put your party potentially at odds, trying to decide what the best move is here. Do they release it? Do they keep it locked up? Obviously, I don't know if I would say it's malevolent right off the bat. It wants to try and get out. Let him go. Yeah, I mean, listen, there are plenty of parties out there that are immediately going to say, we should release him. Let's do it. And you just got to deal with that. So, I mean, as long as you've got a plan ahead of time, you're good to go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the woodland map that's going to have the portal to get to the library. So, I mean, we could do forest or jungle. I think I'm going to go forest. Flat. I think I'm going to stick with flat. I'm a dungeon master for D&D 5e. I would like you to create enter what topic you want. This world should be high fan. Good prompt too. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, ChatGPT, I know a lot of people, it's... All right, hold on. Look, I am not saying that you should use AI stuff all the time. It should replace the Dungeon Master because it's super easy. Obviously, we like the human nature of, you know, whatever we design, and just using a computer might take away that experience for a lot of people. However, I do think that it has a place in D&D, and people may hate me for saying that. I think that AI capabilities are so useful and can honestly just be like a helpful tool for your own imagination. And so, like, I have this prompt here. There's no way I'm keeping it exactly how that prompt is. I'm going to be changing a ton of stuff. So anyone watching this that doesn't like AI and D&D, I totally understand, and I'm not saying everyone should use it. I'm not saying it should be used all the time, but I also don't think that it's a bad thing. So that's my 2 cents on AI stuff. So anyway, we're going to... I think we're just going to keep it flat. Let's go with a broadleaf forest. We'll add a little bit of water. What do you think? Maybe... I don't want just one big river. Well, we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just redo it. And no weather. Create. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, we want to make this kind of scary, obviously. Every once in a while, I need a prompt or an idea that isn't out of my brain. Not the water park. He says the diving board, not the water park. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm really sorry for the YouTube people, by the way, that your comments are not popping up on the stream at the moment. My understanding is this bot takes a very long time the very first time I use it, but it should be a lot quicker following that. So, just letting you know, I am working on it. So, we want to make this a little bit more scary, so let's go ahead and... Nice. Now... let's mess with the moonlight a little bit. Let's bring it up in the sky. Yeah. And we can even change... Nah. Wolf Gold. I use stacks of AI, screenshots out of the DA environment into art AI, art in general. I use DA for writing as I find it easy to create the map and then imagine through it. Yeah, honestly, I find myself doing that a lot too. Just kind of making the map first and then designing the idea for it once I've made the map. Or even during, like I start to come up with ideas as I find a new object or something along those lines. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the river. I think I'm going to get rid of the river. I want it to be a very dense forest where it just has this thing right in the middle. So let's get rid of the river. No water. Does the nighttime stay? No, it doesn't. That's okay. That's all right. So we're going to put it right here in the middle. There's lots of trees. It might be hard to use as a map, but whatever. Red moon. Oh, it could do a red moon. Super easy in tandem with the VTT. You can add journal notes too. Yeah, that's what I said. I use Owlbear Rodeo for mine. But yeah, Foundry, this works perfectly with Foundry. So, now, I do wish, add the flesh pit thing. All right. I did see some weird, like, new flesh things there. So, yeah, I saw they had a flesh, oh, what was it called? They had a, like a flesh chest, which I thought was interesting, and then they had a table and such. Yeah, no more tornadoes. We're good. We're good this week. There's no wind. All right, so I need to add an archway. So we're going to... Now, the problem is I would like this to be no floor. They still have not fixed it yet. If I change this to... Now, they've changed the wording. It's used to be organic room. There's a normal room or organic room. And then for that organic room, you still couldn't build walls and stuff, which was annoying. But the problem with building a regular room a lot of times is I want to keep the ground and just add a wall with a doorway or something along those lines. But you can't. You can't add a doorway unless you add walls to a room, and you can't add walls to a non-flat room or what used to be an organic room. So I have to literally put a regular room that has flooring and like levels out everything perfectly flat. And then it's just annoying. It's annoying. So it really doesn't matter. I'm going to turn off everything here. And we'll just hit make. Oh, I still did normal room there. Hold on. I might have just complained for absolutely nothing. Wait a second. Give me wall. Give me wall. Add a wall. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's just go with this one. Oh, I just complained for nothing. Yes! They fixed it. Woo! Yeah, so for Wolf Gold, sorry about that. The freestanding doors and walls, it would not let me when it was an organic room or a non-natural. And actually, well, let me put this here real quick, and then I will. Yeah, so if I make a new room, hold on, what am I doing? If I make a new room, if we go over to this non-flat, if I go here, at least when I tried earlier, so I have this room now, it won't. See how it won't let you add walls? So I wasn't able to add walls, and even if I go here. So the only way to do it would be to go down to the utility and add the freestanding walls from there, which was here. Structural freestanding walls. So yeah, these are probably what you're talking about. You can add them there. But the problem with that is I can't then go back and add an arch or a doorway. So I still wasn't able to get those arches or doorways in the middle of nowhere like I need here. However, they have fixed it. There it is. That's going to be our portal. So we're going to build this around that real quick. I kind of like that portal. That's very Archivist vibes. So now let's go down here, click this, and yeah, there's some kind of kinks with the room wall height. Yeah. But honestly, I will never really complain because they do so much good work with this. It's crazy. I feel like I just want to use this one just because. Like, it's my favorite. I feel like I have to use it. So, now here's what I kind of was envisioning. Was using a tree to... Well, let's make this bigger. Well, I don't know if this is the tree I wanted to use. I kind of envisioned... like blocking the sides of this with the tree. But at the same time, when I use this as a top-down map, you're not going to see things. So I think we're just going to have this kind of in the middle of a clearing, maybe, with a bunch of little trees around it, so you can still see it. But then if you want, as your players get close, like they'll still do their battles and such, which honestly might be kind of cool if you have your players fighting something out here, and they see the portal, and now they have to make a decision. Do I continue to fight and finish the fight, or do I just wing it and jump through the portal? So I don't know, maybe you go that route. But we're gonna move some things here, make some room. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's throw this over here. So we've got this portal now in the middle of nowhere. Let me, what am I doing? I'm not even close to the center of the map. All right, so we're just going to redo this all together. I was too busy trying to show off the rooms. I forgot to put it in the center. All right, so let's delete this. Let's remove this room. All right, cool. Now let's add a new room. So much for a 10-second map here, adding this portal in the middle of nowhere. So let's put it here. Looks fine. All right, now we'll go ahead and add the walls. It didn't really matter. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to... Dumb. I forgot to change it back to normal room. Go ahead and add that. And then now I should be able to go in and add the freestanding wall. There we go. There we go. And now we can go back here, add the portal. All right. And now I can go back here, click on the portal, or click on the, there, make it a portal. Yeah. All right. And now let's make sure we've got room all around it. But again, this is going to be in the middle of a dense forest. Let's use the paintbrush tool here. So we'll go here, nature, broadleaf, autumn. Sure. because we want this all the way out to the edge. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we could like try to highlight this a little bit with like some torches or something, but I don't know. I kind of like it right where it's at. So if the grid, at least where I'm viewing it right now, if the grid was about an inch, on my screen, that's about an inch there. So definitely visible. You can definitely see it. So we're going to keep it as is. Now that we've got this, oh, let's make it nighttime. Nighttime. And so let's bring the moon. Oh, I like that. I like the shadow that casts a lot. I heard red moon. Ooh, turns everything red. Oh, fireflies to highlight. Great idea, Jesse. Great idea. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Definitely do that. How about some fey fire? No. Or even will-o-wisps. I guess maybe if I did it right around it. I kind of like that. A little bit of an arcane vibe to it. And actually, now that I made this nighttime, what do these look like? Oh, I like the blue to match it. Yeah, maybe we stick with that. What do you think? Blue inside to match the will-o-wisps all the way around. Oh, let me give you a top down. Yeah, so you've got... Oh, I like that a lot. I think I made this map way too big, though. Because it's 40 by 40, so that puts it at, what, 200 feet by 200 feet? Is that bad? No, that's right math. That's correct math. I could minimize it. But, why not? We're already here. So, let's go ahead and save this. I'm just going to save it in downloads for now. So, Archivist, Map, Forest. Oh, that's right! Big feature! Big feature! I didn't even test this yet. They have autosave, finally! Those of you who were here early on, I had an awful loss of a map after the stream. Because I took all the pictures and downloaded the map and everything, and then never saved the map and exited out like an idiot. I'm out of a job, yeah. And DJ Widget has been my savior, and honestly, Jester has helped a lot too in reminding me to save the maps. So, we turned on autosave. We're good, but we're good here now anyway. Now, I think what we're gonna do for the library itself, I think we're gonna go with the dark parchment and just have a blank slate, because I don't really know the best option yet at the moment, so we can always change this later on. So first things first, we got to find out where the portal is going to take us. Let me find the middle. I do wish, I know I mentioned it a long time ago, I wish they had some kind of marker for the grid to point out where the center was. Maybe just change the color of the lines at the crosshair slightly, or something along those lines. But it would be nice to know exactly where the center of the map is. I could count, but who wants to do that? Alright, I'm thinking that the portal is going to take you right here into, I guess we'll just call this a hallway for now. Alright, let's go with special. Extra dimensional room. I don't know what this is going to do. Let's give it a shot. We don't need any objects. Give me walls and doors. And I don't think it's going to have any windows. I kind of really like it. The only problem I foresee is... Yeah, it's got very Tron vibes. I agree. Wolfgold. The only problem I foresee here is that once I get to the bookshelves and such, I mean, they're not... Oh, they added... Oh, look. Guys, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time going through all these. Oh, they have so many cool options now. I do see they did a lot of rearranging with stuff too. Yeah, they've got the curved bookcase. Super cool to go with the curved rooms, obviously. I really dig the big diamond thing. Big diamond thing. I'm not sure what big diamond thing you're talking about. Is this a door? Is that what this is? I don't... Is that just a symbol? I don't actually know what this is. Kind of like the ways in Wheel of Time. Use these walls as a maze with different exits to take you to different places. I don't know what it's called. It looks like a monolith. Alright, so that's the one I used up top. So the portal takes you in here. I wish I could get rid of these. I don't like it. It just stands out to me as different. Yeah, I would really like a bookcase to match this vibe. But it looks like I'll have to use regular bookcases, which I guess is fine. I mean, I wouldn't use it in this room. This is more the entry hallway, but... Alright, so... Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. You enter in here. Now, should we make the hallway a little bit longer? I think we should make it a little bit longer. Let's change the room. And we are going to add curved walls. I promise. Alright. It's one of the Tron-looking items. Alright, let's give it a look. I see... The monolith? Is that what you're talking about? Longer with maybe hallways coming off the main. I do agree. I do agree. I'm trying to think of how I want this to be laid out. Maybe let's start with the heart of it first. And then we'll build hallways and rooms around to that section. Because I think what would be cool... I don't even know if I could do it, to be honest with you, but like if I had a massive curved hallway, so if I went like this, oh well, that worked pretty perfectly for a shot, and so start to make hallways that come around, oh yeah, and then like the heart, oh my gosh, oh, I'm also thinking that maybe we make the heart of it like a separate area, it's almost like a second floor of a librarian's wizard tower kind of deal, but maybe not, maybe not. So, no, maybe we won't. Until we get stacked rooms, I'll hold off on that for now. So, let's make the main room. All right, I need the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to put these here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So, that's the center. Did I nail it down here? I sure didn't. Alright, hold on. Let me edit this real quick. Alright. I'm going to lose my portal momentarily, but I'll fix it. Oh, that was dumb. That's okay. It's alright, it's alright. Let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, we are centered. Perfect. Now, for the heart of it. Close, though. Yeah, it was close. I was one off. Alright, so, let's delete. Oop. Nope. Let's delete this room, because now we know where the center is. Okay, so it's definitely going to have round portions of it. I kind of like the idea of, so I'm thinking 6. So definitely like the big giant tome. Actually, let's make it even bigger. more towards the back of the room, and the room kind of surrounds the tome as it is. So, is that 3? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, now I think that we could also make the room. All right, let's make this by 4. We'll have some hallways meet up here. And then we'll... although... Well, that's okay. And then maybe like a really big curved section here. And this is where like all these books are going to be. I don't want to make it too big. What about 4 round sections? Like you had to make a circle and then the center be like a round atrium. Possibly. Hold on. What about 4 round sections like you had? Like you had to make a circle and the center be like a round atrium. So I'm guessing you mean something along the lines of this, but then make it round. Which actually, you know, would be really cool. When you did the curved hallway. Oh, okay, yeah. So just make it 4 round sections, like you had to make a circle, and the center be like a round atrium. Hold on, though. I'm kind of liking this vibe. Because I feel like we could have fun with this, too. Oh, shoot. Because maybe some massive books going around here. And then the hallways will come in this way. All right. Let's see what happens. We can always adjust later. Oh, what if... Ooh, hear me out. What if the librarian, the archivist here... Now, I don't really have a plan for this whole thing. But what if the book, right? Like, his soul was stuck in the book, right? But what if the body was actually in the center of this? Maybe there was, like, a secret door to get in here. And the body itself is in there. I don't know what role that would play whatsoever. But... the book and the soul separate from the body. Fountain and some trees in the open spot. I think you said that before. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Or like, what if we literally just had it up on a all right, I'll have to come back to it because my mind's racing now. All right. Now, we need a curved hallway here for sure. So how big of a curved hallway? That's the question. We can go 10 by 10. Let's see. I don't like, and I understand why it happens because the radiuses are different. I don't like that the middles will always be wider when I do something like this because, like, they're just different curvatures. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. All right, so we come here, and we go here. I guess you could make it wider or skinnier depending on which way you went with it. All right, now maybe like an offshoot of some libraries, a raised mausoleum in the open spot. Yeah, for sure. That I like. Yeah, the body's definitely going to be in there. I don't know what the body's going to do yet, but the body's definitely going to be in there. So I'm trying to envision. All right, so I'm thinking that right in the center, you need like the main library. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe like a 16 by 12. And then here, I'll mess with those doors later. Here we could have, all right, what if we had the door coming here? And then I'm trying to think of how the bookshelves will be. We're going to have more rows of books here. Round it out. Yeah, perfect. I'll have to get rid of this in a minute. I'll delete those walls. Oh, round it out. I should have. Can I still? No. Okay, I do wish I could go back and round them out later on. Because I would have definitely done that. Shoot. But that's okay. It's a library. I feel like it needs a lot of square sections, right? And then we'll have this here, I think. That's fine. That's fine. And we're going to connect this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to come all the way here. We're going to go here. And then same thing. We only skipped one, right? Yep. And how far to go up to that one. And then down to here. Oops. Okay, so now we're going to have rows of bookshelves coming this way. And rows of bookshelves up in these hallways here. I could maybe even do one down the center here. But we're going to get rid of... Well, we don't have to get rid of this. I kind of like it. Maybe we just slide it over one. I may end up changing the look of this library. I don't know how much I like it. But let me delete this room real quick. We don't need any more. I'm glad you do symmetry sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. It depends on the type of room I'm making, but I also shoot for it typically. Did I not click this room? There we go. See you later, room. I think that this needs to go all the way. What do you think? Yeah. Alrighty then. So now we need to go in and start deleting some walls. Make this smaller. Delete those, because we want this to be nice and open. Delete those and those. Delete those. Okay. Yeah, I still like that there. I think we'll keep that. I feel like we still need doors here, sealing off the section. So I think I'll leave that for now until we get to this point. Now, bookshelves. Let's start there. We're about to add 1 million. Leave that. I agree. Jesse, I agree. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay. I really wish that this bot would join would join my YouTube chat already. Give me one. I'm gonna see if let me see if there's anything I can do to get it in here. I mean, it says it's on. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I mean, I have it on there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a way for me to get it to join it sooner, but it's been a long time now. I don't know how long I've been streaming. It doesn't say, right? Yeah, it's been over an hour. So, I don't know. I don't know how to get it to join. So, I'll have to look into that a different time. All right. Oh, I did delete the walls here. Whoops. Add the special walls. I could probably... Nope. Oh, I wonder if... Ah. There we go. We can finally get rid of all those symbols. That's all I wanted to do was get rid of these symbols. Alright. I think we got them all. Cool. Cool. Oh, sorry, I put the room in the wrong spot. No one told me? Maybe someone did. No, no one told me. Alright. Perfect. Now, let's go add our archway in real quick. Now we get to add our bookshelves in. And we're going to add 1 million of them. Now, did they add any new ones besides the curved ones? It doesn't look like it, which is fine. I didn't need any special ones. Alright. Although, what did the curved ones look like? Light brown. Did they have dark brown curved ones? Doesn't look like it. No. So, if I wanted to use these, which... Do I have any spots where... Nah. Yeah, I mean, I could do the small one there. Alright, so they go up to a 3x3, and that's fine. Oh, these aren't even filled with books, are they? Nope. Okay, no problem. You can still work with the regular ones. Alright, here we go. So now, I think that we will... Goodness gracious. Let's do this to make life easy. Keep the center hallway open, and then still keep space around. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yeah. So then here, yep, Perfect. And in case anyone does not typically use Dungeon Alchemist and is wondering about some of the buttons and hotkeys and such, I did put my keyboard and mouse thing up there so you can see, but Control will make it automatically work with the grid, and Shift is how you copy it. So if I were to click without Shift, it doesn't work. If I were to click with Shift, you'll see there it's making copies. So that's why if you're looking at my keyboard, you'll see I'm pressing both copy and Shift, or Control and Shift, and that's because I'm trying to make as many as possible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go nuts, go nuts. Go nuts. Oh, come on. All right, all right. All right. Agile Monk, you are doing an excellent job. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? I'd say how's your night going, but I've learned over this very short time I've been streaming that it is not night for everybody like it is for me. So how is your day/night going? Oops. Oh, did it again. That's going to make it harder, but it's okay. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So just one big area of information. All right, so let's see. Now, you walk in, the library is right there. You come this way, we're going to have more books. And they're going to start here. And I'm thinking I'm going to have one line down the center if I was right in the room size. Yeah, I was. The room's off to the left and right. Are you talking about here? I'll say the rooms off to the left and right are seating nooks. Yeah, I think that up here could definitely be. Maybe with like, maybe I'll outline the wall in bookshelves and then add seating in the center. Because I envision, like, the reason I made these 4 wide was to have even more books everywhere. Or at least portion. Yeah. We're on the same page. I agree. And I guess it kind of depends on what you really foresee this area being. Because maybe it's just literally a... Oh, I got an ant. We have some ants in the basement. They keep crawling up on my feet every once in a while. I have an unfinished basement for anyone new here. And every once in a while we get ants in here. Especially this time of year. I don't remember what I was saying. Great. Oh, you know what? I think that we don't go to the end with this one. I think that we... Yeah, do that. And then we'll have seating right down the center. Yeah. This would be a very interesting battle area. Because you've got very close quarters at certain areas. Even though it's a very large room and a large area. Should I outline these walls with books too? Maybe. I don't know if I made enough room for that. We'll see. Alright, slide back this way. Oh, also, if you're wondering about the music that's playing, I'm back on the World of Zelda playlist that Upbeat gives me. Alright, so we'll slide this way. Oh, wait, didn't they add click and drag? Hold on. No. I swear they did. To something. Oh, do they have a corner shelf? They don't. They do, don't they? They sure do. Oh, it's different, though. Shoot. Wait, what about this one? Shoot. Could have been cool. It's too high. Looks silly. Oh, I could lower it, though. Can I not? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Why is it off? Oh, yeah. I have to add some books on there. I like that a lot. It's like it's not... It's like the model itself was never centered on the grid, the snap feature. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let's see if I left it. I do like this one. I think we can leave this. See? Why? Are these high enough? I think they should be a little higher. Can we get it? Can we get it? It's probably close as I'll get, huh? Alright, let me... Oh, those two can stay as they are. Fix this one real quick. So that way when I copy them, they'll be correct again. There we go. Ooh, it's a big library. Alright. I was about to say something. I don't remember. Oh, I did want to test a theory. I'm pretty sure they made it to where you can click and drag. Let's see. Let's go down to utility. I don't know. Let's click and drag comes. No. Maybe there's a button that I should be holding in to do that. Or I'm just losing my mind. One of the two. Okay. Wall-to-wall bookshelves. And... Alright, let's see. I'm not looking forward to having to come back and add books and such to all of these bookshelves. Alright. You'll be able to make some crazy spelljammers, ships. Oh, true! I didn't even think about ships. I usually just go to the Steam Workshop and steal a ship off of there. Alright. Do they have pre-populated bookcases? They do. All of these are pre-populated, which is nice. It's primarily just these corner ones I'm going to have to go back and add stuff to. But that's okay. That's alright. If the worst thing I have to do to make an entire map is go back and add books, guess I can't complain. Okay. So now I need to go add these corners. Oh wait, did I add the ones down here? No, I did not. Alright. And add them to this side. No. Cool. Alright, so now let's turn these here. Wait, what time is it? Okay. Good. Now, oh, you know what? I could have made these bigger until it was the same width as the bookshelves. Ah, I'm gonna like it too. Shoot. No. Which means I'm gonna have to go back and replace these two. The real problem is when the players open random books and exhaust your pre-planned list of random book titles. Like, yeah, for real. No. You just start making sequels. Basically, every book that you have is part 2. You're good. This doesn't seem like it's lining up very well, does it? Oh, that's interesting. Why is one side... What in the world? Huh. Well, we're just gonna undo everything I did there. All that waste of time. Oh. Alright. So, we got that. Oh, I need to add them over here now. Where am I? I'm lost in my own map. There we go. Who's losing it? All those second guide to monsters, weird stuff. I found them. Buddy, I have Volo's guide. I have not really perused through it. I did spend a lot of time in that Monsters in the Multiverse book when that came out. Let's put that here. Alright. We've got the corner shelves there. I need to add them here. Here, maybe? Close. Alright, folks, it's been fun, but I gotta get some rest. Good night. Hey, I get it, Jesse. I get it. Catch you around. Good seeing you. Catch you over on the Discord. If you're new here, make sure you check out the Discord, where you can go collect Sachemon cards for free. Costs nothing. Can't even spend money on there. It's not even an option. I want to be the first person to get a Zariel so bad. Please join me. Some more people to trade cards with. I totally agree. Totally agree. Once I get back to making videos, whenever that's going to happen, whenever I get some time, hopefully we can get a whole bunch of people to come join then. I'd be happy to find a free Pentadrone. Do I not have a duplicate? I imagine you already looked through it. Alright. Plenty of books here. Now. Let's see what this will look like here. Nuts. We might not have books here. Yeah, I've gone through your duplicates many times. No luck there. Actually, I do need to, there's something so I cut down, I didn't. I had people cut down the tree I think I was talking about last stream, the one that was hanging over our deck. They came today, and they cut it down, and I spent the next, like, 4 hours just with a chainsaw out there, stacking wood, cutting it up. I mean, it's going to take me a month to get through all of it. But, no, I don't like this. This isn't happening. I'll find out what we're going to put here in a minute. But I noticed while I was out there, there's a card in the shop I have to get. I just don't have the gold. So, we're going to take a quick break here from this for a moment. And for those of you that are not in the Discord, you get to see how this works. So, I think I have pulled cards today. Let me double check. Yep. I'm out of pools. New ones will be given in 2 hours and 5 minutes. So, at midnight every day, you get to pool cards. You get to open a free pack of cards every single day. And then you can see like your collection and such. You can trade with people. You can buy cards from the shop, which is what I'm planning on doing here. I forget what the card that I need is, though. The figurine. So I do not have the figurine of Wondrous Power Ivory Goats. Now, the shopkeep does make it more expensive. He's got to make some money. So 195 is probably 2.5 times the value of what it is. But if you don't have it and you need it, well, it might be worth it. So in this instance, I am only 2 figurines away. So I am going to try and buy it. But I have 0 gold at the moment. So I need to sell some cards to get my gold. So this is our website that shows you all the different collections. So this is, if you go to last page, I'm always the last one. And I currently have 8 gold. But here we can see what cards I've collected and what I have. So this is the first screen that shows you your entire collection. And if anyone knows how to sell cards, it's you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of selling cards that are very overvalued. Like, I don't really care too much for the holographic ones myself. But I find they bring in a lot of value. So I sell those for the gold, and then I use that gold typically to buy more cards. So that's just what I do. So here we can see the full collection. You can change the number of entries that you can see at once. This is all the cards that I have. But if you want to see them by their different sets and their different, their different, not sets. You have the monster base set and the item base set and then the little sets. Anyway, you can click on the different tabs here. So here's all the different monsters and the little sets that you can get. And I have a lot of these completed. So if we look at the drones, for instance, I do have all of the drones. Now, what's cool is whenever you complete one of these small sets, you get a new title over on the Discord, which is really just a new role, but it's like a new title for you to kind of gloat about. So I do have all the drones, and so the title that you get for that is the Certified Remote Pilot. Just kind of a shout out to those that can actually fly drones in the real world. But right now, the one I'm talking about here is one of the items. If you slide over to the figurines, which is here, you can see I'm missing 2 figurines. I've collected the rest of them, but I'm missing 2, and one of them is this ivory goats here. Not the great worms. Yeah, so here are the great worms, and you'll notice that I don't have any. Am I missing them? There it is. You'll notice I don't have any. I've actually had quite a few. I've decided, because these are always worth a whole lot of gold, I've decided to not try and collect these now, and most other people, including Brian there that you can see, are collecting them and will pay for them. So I've been selling them to get more cards, which if we go back to all users, you'll notice, so the number of cards people have, 278, 220, 241. If we sort it, you'll see me here in second place only to the shop. I have 701 cards, and that's because I keep selling the big ones and buying a whole bunch more. So, but I need to get enough gold to go spend 195 and buy that figurine. So what I need to do now is go to see all the different monster cards that you can have. So monster base set and item base set, you'll see this shows you all the different cards that are available. And I'm going to sort it by how many I have, and you can see I have a whole bunch of extras of all these ones. So if anybody that's on here knows of a duplicate they want, I'm about to start selling things just to get the 195 that I need. So speak now or forever hold your peace. So let's go ahead and put this here. Wrong thing. I was trying to put this on the side here. There we go. Give me 1 second. Let me put that back up. That was my Twitch stream there. Because I'm trying to make sure I keep track of how all this stuff is working, because it's all so new. So, I need to sell cards. I know this looks a little odd, but it'll make sense in a minute. So, underneath you can see, if you click these little buttons, it's going to show you all the different cards that I have. And every card has a card ID. So, for me to sell a card, I need to know the card's ID. So, sell, I want to sell the more expensive ones, but these are all 0.5. So, I'm going to sell number 8506 and 8489. And you can comma separate them as you go. So, back over here, Invisible Stalker, worth a little bit more. I only have 3 of these guys here. 8474. I do like to keep duplicates in case anyone does want to trade. Because a lot of times it's better to trade for what you want than to try and find or buy what you want. 8507. Let's sell some big money tickets so you don't have to sit here and see me sell a bunch of them. So the Nabasu, let's sell number 6974. And the Mummy Lord, we'll sell number 3918. And then the Adult Green Dragon will sell... Oh, that number 59, though. So this card ID, number 59, means that I pulled this really early on. And I kind of want to keep it just because. So anything with a card ID under 1,000, I try to keep. So we'll sell number 5812. The Adult Bronze Dragon. I mean, that one's worth 59. We'll sell 7219. 2319. Is that the Monsters Inc. thing with the sock? Is it a 2319? I don't remember. 6838. And I probably got to sell like 2 more. I haven't been keeping track of it. I don't know who has number 1, but I've got number 2 and I'm never selling it. So Whomper has number 1. And he got it from Horsemac. Horsemac traded Whomper number 1. And he has held that over my head. Alright, I'm going to sell this Death Tyrant here, number 1921. 2319. Yeah. Oh, 23rd letter, 19. Interesting. I did not know that. That's funny. 1921. And we'll do one more. Let's sell the Horned Devil. Nope. Adult Black Dragon. Better. 7703. Ooh, there's number 55. Alright, so now, I'll full screen this again. When you hit enter, this tells you all the cards that you were going to sell. You confirm, and it's going to tell me that the cards were sold. Now, what's cool is we have a little tab over here, this community announcements tab, and it's going to alert everyone that I just made a new sale. So it tells everyone what I just sold. This will also tell you anyone that's trading. It'll tell you what trades they made. Anyone that gets a new title. DJ Widget, the one that's talking up there, he was given the Mother of Dragons today. And you'll also see shop purchases here. So hopefully we can go ahead and make this shop purchase. So dismiss, dismiss. Let's make sure I have enough gold first. Hopefully I have at least 200. Oh yeah, we're good. So we're going to go to the shop. And we got to find what the card ID number is in the shop. So it's number 7 for the figurine. So now we're going to go to shop. And we're going to click shop card ID number 7. Hit enter. It's going to make sure that this is the one that we want to buy for 195. And we will click buy. So now it will tell everyone here that I just bought that card, Ivory Goats, from the shop. And now if we go back to my set here, and we refresh, we'll be able to see that I sold a lot of things, but if we go over to the figurines, you'll see now I have the Ivory Goats. So now I just need the Obsidian Steed, and the best way to get that is by trading someone else, if someone else has it. So we can go to the search. I breed goats. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's a hobby that I have. Obsidian Steed. So Soul Taker, Bright Yellow, and the Ryan Storm all have the Obsidian Steed that I need. Oh, but they're so expensive. Ugh. But I think I actually reached out to the Ryan Storm and Bright Yellow recently to see if they would trade it. I don't think I got any response. I know Soul Taker has said that he's not trading actively. So, anyway, that's a quick rundown of Sachamon and how it works. Back to the heart of the library. Now, all of this is fine. I don't have bookshelves to add here, although I did have the curved regular shelves. How big is that? It's pretty decent size. It's a large shelf. It's a very large shelf. Alright, so what are we going to put here then? I'm not quite sure. I guess let's get to the big book. So let's go to Magic. I like the dimensional platform. How have I been using the website this long and just now learned how to search for cards on the site itself? I've been going person by person. Sorry, widget. It's a new tab up at the top. Well, relatively new. Been there for a little while, but yeah, that'll make your life easier. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Although, it'd be cool if it had 2. What is this? What did that say? Tazel's Fortified Tower? I don't know what that is. So, what if instead of that, let's go find a cool platform. Structural, wood platforms. I feel like a wood platform might be better anyway if we're sticking with the wood vibes. Well, let's see what the stone platforms look like. They're obviously going to have cooler stone platforms. I like the hexagonal shape. octagonal, not hexagonal. Oh, yeah. What? Where'd he go? Is this supposed to be a fountain? Sacrificial platform. Sounds good to me. Why? Is this not on the ground? I don't think it's on the ground. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. You would. No, I feel like we need the octagonal because we curved the room. So we either need the octagonal or we need one of these guys. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. Yeah, because it's got the steps and everything. Okay. So now we can put... Let's find a good book for this. Ooh, I do like this bookshelf. Wow, they added a lot of book options. A lot of book options. These were not there before, but that's going to make my life easy going back around to those corner shelves. I do like the gold book there. Why I don't see that burning book. I like this one a lot too. Because whichever one we pick, we're going to make massive. That one's kind of cool. But I feel like it should be open. I like the book moving. But again, you don't see that in the map itself. So I don't know if that's necessarily important. I just need the book to look good. That's like a ledger. Ooh, I like this. I wish it didn't have the locks there. Alright. So we can put this here. Yeah. Could you make it a little bigger? Just this massive... Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I like the steps there. That's kind of cool. So, what are we gonna do about these curved rooms? I thought I would be able to put these on there nicely. But you can't. Maybe, maybe pictures. What? Why is a banana in here? I downloaded this banana, but why is it in paintings? What in the world? That's really funny. Statues, pedestals, signs. Yeah, it looks like they didn't really add anything here. It's still life. It's that banana that's taped up on the wall that was viral a couple years ago or whatever that was. Alright, so I guess then... Oh, really? Where did I put that one here? Alright. We need a big one here. I don't like that you can see the shadows through the wall. Alright, there-ish. I need to rotate this a little. So these could be like pictures from this person's life or something. I don't know. Is this not here? This is here, right? Yeah. Why is it? Oh, I still adjusted it a little bit. I'm reaching the point where the cards I have left are all the expensive rare ones, and I'm closing on the base set. That's pretty sweet. I mean, the thing is, unless you're the first person to pull a Zariel, however you say it, it might be a while before you get that one. Because that is the only one that has not been pulled. Put this one here. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll do it just to annoy Horsemac. We've got plenty of gold I need to earn to buy trade for the other ones in the meantime. Yeah, if I keep trading away on my tradable cards, I'll be in a pretty rough predicament myself. I feel like we need to add something around this one too. Maybe less. Probably the will-o-wisps again. Will-o-wisps. Is that too much? Might be. Let's add it here. That's a little better. Let's spread it out some. No, it's putting it through the wall. Okay. Alright, how about some statues? What kind of statues do we have? Oh, unicorns? Gotta have a unicorn statue in here. Yeah, maybe the unicorn statues are what's in the corner here. It won't be perfectly symmetrical because it's mirrored, but I can get it close. Oh, I love it. I feel like I need to go back to the platforms and add that in. Nice. Thanks, man. Stone platforms. And then we raise this up. Yeah. I like it. How close? Okay. And we'll raise this up. Now, why does this guy have unicorn statues? I have no idea, but they're pretty sweet. Makes me want to play Monopoly. I was always the Battleship. Battleship was my jam. Furniture. Nope. Decoration. Okay. Do we have any other just generic? Okay, hear me out. We've got this statue here, right? I don't know what you do to this statue, but to get into the room behind her, there's something that you do to the statue. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! I'm liking it. I kind of want to change the flooring. I don't mind the spectral walls, but I think I want to change the flooring. Let's go with, I mean, I feel like a generic wood floor to kind of match all the bookshelves. Let's see. Gingerbread. Not skeletal. Definitely not metal. Yeah, I think we'll go with the wood. Place 2 books, one in each hand with opposite titles. The fire plane, the water plane, angels. I can absolutely put books in the hand. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. One says red pill, the other says blue pill. Oh, yeah. All right, we've got a wood floor now. So then I guess, so I should be able to... I guess I have to, Is it 2? Yeah. 1, 2. Does that match? Okay. Seems like it matches. Okay, did not need the door, but thanks anyway. The librarian's last name is Smith. Alright. New prompt. This whole thing's Matrix themed somehow. Alright, we definitely need to make this room different. Not tiled. Definitely stone. Oh, or we could. This might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Sorry, it's gotta. Okay, we're good. No, I think I want to go to stone. Give me some marble. Ooh, we could. What was that money pit? Ah, come on. That's fine though. So what if we put the body like on a little island within the money pit? No, I don't like it. I don't like the money pit. I like the idea, but I don't like the money pit. Where is marble? What am I missing? It's not tiled. Is it? No, this is inlaid marble. I thought they had just a generic marble. Like, here's the black one. I needed a white one. Okay, that's the inlaid marble I was just looking at. Okay. Maybe the black one, though. Oh, okay. Black one for sure. I like that. I like that. So, let's now... Do we have a coffin? Ooh! Queen, king, knight. Ooh. Why are they open? Is that a... I want it open. I liked it, except it was open. Old coffin, sarcophagus. Alright. So, okay, I do kind of like this one. So what if we put this right in the center of the room? Kind of wanted it to go sideways, though. Let's see what we got on the old Steam Workshop. Browse assets. Let's see what kind of tomb we got. Ooh. Okay. And let's see what kind of coffin we got. Okay. Now what am I going for? Alright. Now I feel like it's got to be this way. And I do think it should be on another pedestal. So let's go back to structural. Stone platform. Where are the... Okay. Let's see. I do kind of wish it was just one. I think that looks kind of silly. Might look kind of silly. Or it might look kind of cool. Alright, let's go with that. So maybe, I mean, they could figure this out beforehand, or maybe if they choose to, I don't know, free the soul from the book, then that thing just rises up from in here and then it attacks coming out. I don't know. I have no idea. Kind of just leave that how it is for now. Alright, now I do think that this needs to be something. I mean, I could make them portals. Oh, what would probably be pretty cool is if, like, you walk through the portal, but since this malevolent book soul being is able to control everything, he's able to cut off the portals. I should add more of these. Oh, that's genius. I should add more of these all over the place. And as the DM, and so then the living, breathing library, you have the ability to, I know it talked about the rooms moving and stuff, but you have the ability to cut these portals off and just basically turn it into a wall temporarily. So while they're fighting whatever, you can cut off certain sections. I like it. Alright, so then let me add, I'm going to add a few more then, because I like the idea. What? Why did I get rid? Come on. Don't do that. So a few people I know can actually whistle through their teeth. I didn't realize I was doing it. Yeah, I don't even know how I figured that out, to be honest, that I could do it. But, yeah, I'm with you. I don't really know anybody else that can do it either, now that I think about it. I don't care, I do it. Yeah, that's funny. Too funny. Oh, yeah. We got portals everywhere, baby. Oh, look at that. Yeah, like, oh, this being could just lock these people everywhere. There's a fight in this room. There's a fight in the main library. There's a fight in this room. Oh, I gotta do the seating area. Can't forget that. Alright, so... Portal, 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 portal. Good, good, good. 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 Alright, cool. Now for the seating area. Let's see what kind of bench we got. Maybe they added some new ones. Who knows? Ooh, let's see if they added any new sofas. Nope. Wishful thinking. I do like these ones. I like that. Doom, doom, doom. Where's the center? What am I missing here? What line is the center? What? What am I missing? Am I blind? The center is in the plank? Is that the same on the other side? Huh. Is that really the case? I'm losing my mind. Alright. That bot never did enter my chat. Oh, what about that book pedestal thing right in the middle? I don't know what it tells you, but it tells you something cool. Okay. So I think that's probably everything. Now, we could add ceiling thingies. I do like these. I wish I could change it to snap in the crosshairs. It didn't want to play with us. Yeah, because a lot of this is centered. What? Or should I go in the center? Nah. I don't know. What do we think? Does it look silly? If it's a benevolent book, it's a directory. Touch the side, and it turns to a page, a location of a book in the library that would give the best answer available for your most burning question. Oh, I like that a lot. I feel like this is just opening so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Are these too much? These seem like they might be too much. I think I'm leaning more towards the singles. I liked the blue color of these, but either that or I could do these big ones. But I'm leaning towards these, yeah. Alright, that's what I'm choosing. And here. There and here. Let's see what that looks like. And I like the chandeliers. Those are also good for a library. Yeah, I feel like it definitely has to be hanging. I think I like the singles better. Oh man, this is gonna need a lot of them. I need to fix that one. Alright, let's see if I like the look of that. I do like it. And then maybe like the big... a little closer. Bigger. Bigger! Too big. And it doesn't match the vibes of the other one. I thought that was a theme from Up. I did too! It's funny, I did too. It reminds me of Up. I agree. This one's a fancy one. What about those? Yeah, those are cool. I like that. What's it look like dark in here? Bet you it's cool looking. Let's see. Those are not very bright. I'm now simultaneously happy and sad. I've never actually watched Up. I know the song. I've never actually watched it. Oh. What color was it before? This one? Shoot. We can turn the brightness up. Was it here? Pretty sure it's here. Alright, yeah. Now let's go back down to the darkness and turn up the brightness. There we go. That's cool. Oh man, lighting is gonna be... Alright, what are my odds? Nope. Alright. Let's put on the daytime. that there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I feel like I need to put one here. Yeah, every 2 here. And then I can delete this one. Yeah, that looks good. Wasn't this one, right? Yeah. So I can do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, why did that happen? Found a possible scenario. Name Legatus Libri, translated roughly as the chained books. Oh, that's pretty sweet. The chained books, I like that a lot too. Is it Libri or Library? I think I'd say Libri. Alright. How are we looking here? Looking good, looking good. Hecka lights. Libri. Ah, okay. Legatus Libri. I'm so tired. I'm not looking forward to continuing to cut these trees down for the next however long it's going to take. Yeah, and then I'll be using those straight up the middle too. Let's see. I feel like I need one here. Well, I don't know. Should go here? I feel like it should go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 2. I wish it would stop rotating it. 1, 2. Yeah, that kind of worked out. That one was me. Yeah, nice. All right. I think I'm actually going to cut the stream off a little early tonight. I am fighting to keep my eyes open right now. But I really, really like this library. So maybe I'll pop in another stream on this one and finish it up. I've got a few maps I need to upload onto my Patreon too. So I know the feeling. Yeah. Yeah, sorry you work nights too. I feel like that's got to be tough to fight through sometimes. So, all right, well, I am going to hop off, but I'm also going to try and get this bot fixed to get the YouTube comments to come up on the screen, because I think it'd be a lot of fun to see both of them coming up. So I'll try and work on that before next week, And other than that, have a great night, and I'll see you over on the Discord, I'm sure. So, catch you later. Have a good one.